Hi, Stream Elements.
It's so catchy. Alright, it's time. It's time to continue. It's cookout time.
Hi, Miss Bizarro.
Oh my god, hi Busy. I love you. Oh my god, hello. You're so cute. Wait. Busy, I love you. Hi. How are you? Oh my god, I love you so much. Oh, you're so sleepy. Oh, yeah, this is really early, or is it late? I don't know. This is not a time I normally see you up, though. Aww.
Hi,
Yay!
Lucian Carpenter
I get to hear
GM.
your sleepy chillness. I'm so excited. Hi, Lou. How you doing? Welcome back. It's time for more Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy. Aw. You guys are so cute. I love you. Alright. Big screen time. Yay! Alright, so last time we made a daddy. We slept with some guy we met at a bar. And we returned a plate of former cookies. That is exactly what I'm doing. And we're not ending today's episode until we sleep with someone else. Oh, God. Lou, you're just gonna make me hit allow on a lot of things. I feel like this is a pattern with Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy, Dream. Alright. So, today should be the day of the cookout. Let's see who actually ends up showing up. You wanna know what? I have no rebuttal. Actually, I can't deny it. What other way is there to live, actually? I don't know. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can sneak some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Huh? Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. That is what you do at barbecues. Oh, Busy. This is me. I'm the daddy. I am so daddy. Look at me. I am daddy. Huh. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. You'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. So pink, so daddy. Exactly. Huh. The social butterfly. Boop, boop. I am the butterfly. I am so butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. Whoa. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who else shows up to a cookout on time? Us, because we're polite. You know what? We're going early. Just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve the grill. How dare. How dare my daddy not be a great cook? This hurts my soul. This hurts my insides. My heart shall never recover. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dog wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinklers, and adults chat in small clusters. I set out our veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wait to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. I can see that. I can picture that so well. A bit of a jog, a bit of a, hey, neighbors. That's what I think. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Oh my god, the child spoke. Oh my god, the child spoke. I wasn't expecting that, actually. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Oh my god, are all of his children able to be called with Chris as a nickname? Chris, Christian, Christy.
Whoa.
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Huh?
And of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Huh. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. He's George Foreman, but Chris instead of George. Very exciting. They have their own barbecue grill. That's why we're at this cookout right now. You could have fucked his wife. Oh, maybe I should have. Maybe next time I'll you know, do a nice double whammy. I'll go for his wife, and then I'll go for the other guy at the bar, and then I'm not leaving until multiple people have been into my bed. God, this is horrible. Oh no, it's the woman at the bar from the other night.
Hi, Zie Fangs.
What is she doing here? Send me the wife slayer. Oh yes, that's me. No one's wife is safe when I'm around. Look at me. Look into my eyes. I will come for your wife. She will be mine. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Oh no! I really could have slept with his wife. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? What kind of a name is Krish? Is it short for something, or is it just Krish? I'm a little concerned. At that point, they should have just named the last child Jesus. So then it was spelled like Jesus. That makes more sense. Oh God, Krish.
Ah.
I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Sen, and his daughter, Amanda. I take your hand, but I have a glass of wine I need to attend to. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love her. I don't. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time, and definitely only just now, and no other time or at any previous bar that could potentially be in the area. Right. Yeah. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. God, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. I know too much. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. We could. Who's going to stop us? Our child? She's almost done with school. Once she's in college and she's good, we're going to move to a new city and then not potentially sleep with somebody's wife. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Let me introduce you to Damien, Joseph beckons the tall man in gothic attire to the conversation. Oh, look, he's a vampire. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Sen. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. Fancy? If you were interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Oh, I love tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad.
Ah.
Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Now, what a classy dude. He's a vampire. Vampire, 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 vampire. Streak goes uppies? Oh my god. There's a streak. I've streamed at least 3 times for Z to have a streak. Yay! This is exciting. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try to find the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins in with the baked goods. We love baked goods. I don't want to make friends. Making friends is so hard.
Dad.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to but I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about the weather. Oh my god.
Dad.
Dad, go do it. Go make a friend, Dad. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh, dang, Robert's here. Isn't that the guy who threw a frisbee at my head? That's mysterious goth guy. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Oh my god, he still has the baby strapped to his chest. But wait a second, all these people live in the cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Okay, so Robert and Brian. Robert's the guy I slept with. Brian's the one who threw the frisbee at my head. Matt is the barista. Hugo's the teacher. Craig is my college buddy. And then Joseph is the host and Damien is the vampire. Okay. We could commit to Robert and be like, you slept with us, now you're stuck with us. We could go see everyone there. They're all sweeties. Oh, and burger time. You know what? Let's go see the sweeties. Sweetie time. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they are a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try and make something like, say, Rococo period and compare it to a postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which the work of art is created. I might have chosen wrong. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I feel like I walked in at a bad time.
Hi, Serenity_Yen.
Oh. Hi, B-Buddy. No, we're talking to Craig. I turned my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great! Little River here was a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. Baby! You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry for pooping on you. She must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done. There's still a few odds and ends to take care of before I can really call myself settled, but I think we can upgrade the situation to livable. Hell yeah. We did livable throughout the entirety of college. Yeah, my goal was for Amanda to live the sort of life that didn't involve eating spoonfuls of ranch dressings as a palate cleanser between different types of pizza. She still does, though. Hey, she takes after her dad. I had spoonfuls of ranch dressing in college. Oh, no. Oh, no one mentioned this if I'm at a job interview, okay? No one mentioned my unusual love for spoonfuls of ranch. Sen, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young adult are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to join us. What is it, sweetheart? Oh my god, she looks just like they're so cute. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes a flower crown and places it on top of his head. Aw, he is really cute. Oh my god. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. This is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmenista. Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors. Yeah. You still going to get me that overdue term paper?
Aw.
Great seeing you. I'm running away now. Yep. There she goes. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun move from me. I'm very proud. Oh. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Oh my god, Lou. He has a son. This isn't all daughters. I was figuring it was.
Whoa.
Hugo looks around the party. He must have finally spotted him because his eyes go wide.
Sweet man, check.
Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Oh my god, he named his child Ernest Hemingway. I don't know what I expected after being introduced to him with Catcher in the Rye, but I did not expect Ernest Hemingway. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. No. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the...
Sound alerts.
It's good. It's good every single time. Oh, nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Oh no. Oh God. Hugo walks over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody. Sorry about that. Sen, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. No, I don't think I can date Hugo now. Just because that child. How is he getting cigarettes in 8th grade? What is happening? Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Right? Ouch. Ouch.
I don't know.
Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Oh God. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
Nice.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See, that right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dad? No. I think we may have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine that we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Doomed! Doomed! Doom, 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 doom. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it's nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where we won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Don't let us eat up your time, Sen. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. We'll save Joseph for last because he kind of wigs me out a little bit. Mostly because his wife really wanted me to buy her a drink, and it was frightening. Let's talk to Robert and Brian. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Sen! How the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood, alright? Oh, you betcha, living the dream. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Have you met Robert yet? Yeah, I believe we met. Briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly me into my eyes. Oh God, what does it mean? It means we don't make it awkward and we just continue on the conversation. How is it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. Great. Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? We're friends? Oh my God. I love that. I love that for us. Us? Dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this man ever blink? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. We're both dads, all dads here. The three of us being dads. Holy. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until we gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no. The ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but now, how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Just a little bit of cannibalism between friends. It's fine. It's fine. I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best! Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking the ancient curse earned and sending the spirit after him. Yeah! Oh, it's such a good reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. We're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Going to keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole tray of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire.
Alright.
Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend.
Yeah.
And now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turned my attention back to the conversation, but where did Robert go? I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? I doubt he does. Let's be honest. He kind of was like, all right, you can leave now after we woke up in the morning. I don't know how much he wants to be friends. Let's be real. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with any kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Friends! Really? She just kind of keeps herself. Her teacher says she spends her recesses in the library. I think that other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to restaurants. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love 'em. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for 'em. Yeah, that'd be nice. A little play date. That'd be cute. Well, I don't want to I don't want to keep up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. So it's Joseph and Damien now, and then it's burger time. I spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. And there's something about saying these together that makes me happy. Like, they don't look like they'd get along, but it makes me happy that they are getting along.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Zen! I was just having a conversation with Damien here. His all aesthetic design decisions. Ah, greetings once again. And do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yeah, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Friendly friends. Amanda walks up to the conversation. Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda.
Oh.
At your service. What a pleasure it is to meet you. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. Ah, we get roses here. Mike, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Where did the children come from? Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? What? Hi. Won't you come play with us? They're scary. Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. It happens enough that he has a conversation about it. Oh my god. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? No, you do not let the children watch The Shining. They're already terrifying. They don't need ideas. She takes another sip of the wine. Where is Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. He's a toddler? No, keep your eyes on him at all times. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor? Please find Krish. That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay. Jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Oh my god! That brat is his child. He gave me wrong directions. Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Senya? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's Lucian. Oh no. Lucian, have I introduced you to Sen yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Oh, God. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I please have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yeah. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. I was not expecting him to be vegetarian. But with how much he looks like he could be a vampire. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo sticks out from beneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What? Lucian pulls back the rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in ink. I did notice that before. I did notice that the first time we met him. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty well. Oh, God. Lucian. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. And without a further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishes as he flips the spatula in the air, and it's easy as the best grill work I have ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties, perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, son, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-leavable. Ungrill-leavable. Kitty. Unbelievable, but grill.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. It's getting too cheesy. Oh, they all worked really hard on that. That was wonderful. Please stop. All of the children at the party began to boo the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're going to like the neighborhood quite a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get at a babysitting game, she'll make a real killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? What's Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so you just need to reach out to anyone. It's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes.
Huh.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. I feel like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Yeah. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, Ellett. Stu got to meet some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how that social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Ah.
Amanda and I arrive at home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Ah.
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the other lights off, you know? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay. Do you got any plans for tonight? My plans were kind of eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Huh.
Great. I'll see you later. And man, I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin is making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary and mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food with real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several epic episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch, man. It's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen and wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is always in her hand. I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to drive and text. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuring my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why don't I find out where she was going? Who is she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you are okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm so glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yeah. But now that I know that she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda puts her phone out of her pocket. Oh, oops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa. We're pulling out the middle names now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew. You didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? There's a difference between going off to school and still living with me, being out past midnight and not saying you're okay. There's a difference. I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when I had to stop myself from tearing up. Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh. Amanda closes the door in her room and I head to bed in mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well that night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. And I also just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up about it. Team Dad? Team Dad! Let's go! Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time it takes for me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook? It's a social media platform. Come on, Dad. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can put together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Dad.
Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops. You gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you are most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, or sink into a blissful oblivion. I like blissful oblivion. I like dad puns. If you had one thing to take up with you onto a deserted island, what would it be? My trusty grill, my lost shaker salt, Margaritaville, ba-ba-da-da-da. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. No, I want my grill. What are your turn-ons? Wink, wink. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I like a lot of these. you know what? Strong dad arms. Dad arms need to be strong for them good dad hugs. What did you want to be when you grew up? A technical writer for manuals and instructionals. A salty boat captain. A pro skater who is also an astronaut. A good father. Or the president of space. I want to be a pirate. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries? Sean Connery's entire filmography? Anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, or old comedies that haven't aged well. Oh god, there's so many of those. Oh no. Let's go romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing 1,000-piece puzzle pieces together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. That's too early. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Let's go geocache but getting hopelessly lost. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone keys and wallet at home sometimes. In the strangest way, since I work in a kitchen, quite frequently I bring my knives back and forth from home to kitchen because I own my own set of knives. So it's mostly it's a cool knife, actually. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can get a next cup of coffee, or lawnmower modifications. Potential ends of the world. We can never be too ready for the apocalypse. The zombies are going to come. You'll see. Profile complete. See? That wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get 'em, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I got dads. Oh. Hi, Sen. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Amanda, and I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you can find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? Why, Sen, I'd never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Although I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Don't roast me like this. Don't roast me. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is cool. I was a great student. I swear, I graduated at the top of my class because I worked really hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. We gave our child blackmail. Oh, God. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. I don't feel like we're going to lock ourselves out of a situation at all. So I guess it doesn't matter who we talk to. We'll just go with... Oh, I can look at their profiles. Oh, that's fun. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family, and fitness in a tough gig. But someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you into a deserted island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile? Oh god. What do you want to be when you grow up? A beer ping pong champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel? Or spend most of my time thinking about my mild time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh lord. Alright, Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. What is no wave? Is this another thing I'm gonna have to research on? No wave music. On Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my gold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you, be fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. Oh, he's a fancy boy. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh my god, he's so cute. He never leaves the house without headphones, both ear in and over the ear, just in case. And I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into a song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that was a bad idea? I forgot to look at the hearts. Do I have hearts with anybody? Don't think so. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with the awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. See how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket? That sounds nice. His fishing pole. A keen understanding of steak cuts. Oh, he wanted to be a fireman when he grew up. Oh, he also likes romantic comedies. He wants to build a deck as a date. That's an all-day activity. What, do you never leave home without a portable fishing pole? And he spends a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Alright, Robert. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, I know it'll use this information against us, right? You all know it'll... Okay. You're most likely to make a deal in an alley. Have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Guacamole? I trusted Guacamole. He'd take a gun to an island. His turn-ons are don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. Your ideal date is grave robbing? Okay. What do you never leave the home without? At least 4 knives. And I spend a lot of time thinking about, you really ever look into a rabid animal's eyes? I feel like he's intentionally being edgy. Damien, how do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. I like cats. Okay, you would listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. Taxidermy is not something that pops up very often. He'd take coffin to a deserted island. Pronouncing Bossum correctly. Alright.
Thanks for the resub.
Howdy, lurking
Mama
and
Jez
saying
333.
Mama Jazz 333 subscribed to your channel for 16 months.
Hi, Mama. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh, 16 months is a long time. Oh my god, thank you. You have a good lurk. Oh, Jav said, showed me pictures the other day. You look like you're having fun. You enjoy yourself, Mama. Right. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. Why does that sound a lot more spooky? I think art house is the word here that puts the fear in me. Horror is already scary, but art house horror, I don't know. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. That's fancy. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross? Okay. I spend a lot of time thinking about morality salience. Alright. What is his name? Blood March. Craig Kahn. Matt Sella. Brian Harding. Robert Small. Yeah, Damien Bloodmarch. Hugo Vega. We already know his last name. Middle school teacher. High school teacher. Writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know. And I'm sorry. Oh, no. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Aw, I like tea.
Hi, Mama Jez 333.
Lick. Okay. Add one thing to take on a deserted island. A remembrance of things passed by Marcel Proust. Muscles are his turn-ons. He wanted to be a movie star. He looks like he could star in a Western. It's the mustache. Mustache. Documentaries on art history. Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Oh, I love that. My glasses. Actually, I forget them a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Ooh, that's a good point. And finally, Joseph voted Maple Bay's. I didn't realize that was his. That means his children. So he has Chris Christensen, Christopher and Christy Christensen, and Tris Christensen. Oh no, he hates his children, actually. He hates his children. I can't believe he basically gave those kids their first name is his last name. That's so sad. He has Chris. That's his children's names, actually. Chris. Oh god. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Lead the community in a fun mixer. A 6-string, so he plays what, guitar? What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. Hey, me too. I want to be a pirate. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? A lovely night on the town with my wife. Would you never leave home without a good book? I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Huh. Can we message everyone? I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding at the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I thought she was... Oh, are you okay? I open the door to see Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, are you alright? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that the dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect that they deserve. It's not right. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there is, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine. Really. I'm unconvinced, but I stopped badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goal for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. You want to go? I remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yeah. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eyes, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up onto the benches and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So, when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their names. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Now keep your eye on the ball, and also your eye on the bat, and on the outfield, and the other players. Keep your eye on that stuff simultaneously. Nice. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with the kids. Keg Stan Craig is good with children. Yeah. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball into center field. The tiny girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits straight in the forehead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Oh no. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other teams in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and, oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Am I saved? Did it not hit me? I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it with amazement. Amanda, my hero! I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. Ooh. Chaos. Chaos, no, lay down. I can't read the screen. Chaos. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh, baby boy? Baby boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're a baby boy doing baby boy things. I really can't see. Chaos. What are we up to? Are you a fuzzy wuzzy itty bitty baby boy? I think you are a fuzzy wuzzy itty bitty baby boy who does itty bitty baby boy things. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break so I can give Chaos lots of pets. I'll be right back. I swear.
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm. Huh? Huh.
Nice.
Hmm.
Hi.
Hmm. Huh. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, I've been muted this entire time. That's okay. Ah, Pizzacos. I could never forget Pizzacos. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that. No, absolutely no. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating the salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Oh no. This is going to be fantastic puns. I love puns. Dad. The different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me about every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Oh, God. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles. Craig smiles sheepishly.
I don't know.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds a fist up for a bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Oh my god, even Lily looks so uncomfortable. She's so done with this. Create a diversion. Tag team with Amanda. Smoke screen Martha. You know, we're bringing our daughter into this. I give Amanda another knowing look and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda pulls her hand on her stomach, looks at me with puppy eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not going to have to projectile vomit anywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. Oh, God. You'll be fine. Oh, my God. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know. Fake puke scam. Oh, well, I guess it went away and I'm fine. And now when nothing's wrong. She turns back to me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I couldn't always use the help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Yeah, it's actually nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing a pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team's one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Oh, God.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew. Finally, I have to think. Time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? On days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? I love DDR! We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh.
Girls, you know what? I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like I might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coins and a pinball? You know it. Oh my god. Oh my god, Chaos. Oh my god, Chaos, what's up? Right. Chaos has once again taken over the screen. Oh. There we go. Amanda, I pull up to a machine. Oh, goodness. No, Chaos. Out. Chaos. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Chaos, no. No. Don't delete that. Don't delete that. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? You want... Do I have to stop? Do I need to stop? What are you doing? What are you doing, you kitty baby boy? Okay, are you down now? Are you down? Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately, she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, I'm trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen mode. She fights valiantly. Oh, God. Racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So, do you know if he's, available? Honestly, don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're going to make it tilt? Because it's just, it seems like there's so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it'd be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put my pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Hey.
Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we'll be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. I hope you don't mind bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally let you... finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, double stall to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand out in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back at my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kitties. Can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Rookie numbers. Rookie numbers. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. Aww. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about coaching softball. So a softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? I mean, it was hesitant at first. Brian and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, and no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much it meant to the girls. I'm worried that there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors and a T-Rex. Exactly. Ask about the business. So, you run a business now? Yeah, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and whatnot. You know, sweating. Sounds like he's making a killing. So, you ever need athletic gear? I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your leisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That's the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms a bit, huh? Christ. Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. No! Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That's hot. Hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. Ooh! Ooh! Speaking all of our languages. But more important, seriously, if I can't just get back into dating right now, I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. The right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs. Don't get hit on by mom. You're doing a great job. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down. Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and hits me right on the head. Ah, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky. That was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it. Yeah, maybe they'll learn in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting pretty tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life kind of just gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party where we went to that got broken up by the helicopter? How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. Yeah, we had a talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. And then they start giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can with a little baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. Oh, it was fun hanging out with our buddy. I yawned and walked through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over a collage, glue, stick, and hand, burning the midnight art oil. Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter and lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at the good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, there's still a lot of dogs, but in one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Oh my god. Yeah, the whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong, mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? On top of the world, Pops. I could start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby says, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Date complete. What? I got rated for that? Bonding, bowling, twins, babies, softball. Pinball. When did bowling and pinball come up? Rank A? So I guess it went well? Yeah. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot, and it takes a couple of tries for them to get in it. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just that you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got it! Yeah, go! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulled away and looked at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment HIA will be the more expensive schools that Amanda applies to, but I know she's had that one, her heart set on that one for a long time. It'll be tough, but we're going to make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, you're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, whatever you want. Whatever? Amanda and I lock. Amanda and I walk along the bay side, tearing into a foil wrapper burritos from the nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of the cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And if we all get this professional photos editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew on her with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You could take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar majors and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't ever get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig bought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, and they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh, boy. I think I'll leave that one all up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, I had that talk with that Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock out the park the last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. I think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays. There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it to get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Oh, now I'm emotional.
You've got dads.
Oh, Sen, listen. This is me. This is you from the what? This is you from the past. How did this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. I want ice cream. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She'll love cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest, leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm cool. Don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like a Gatorade, you know. Electrolyte fluid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran... He'll know what it is. I don't like this. It's vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Are you trying to butter me up to get me more ice cream? Like it's working. Liquid is not a sports drink. It's for vaping. I see. Okay, I'm going to pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and go inside there and purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. I'm walking back inside. Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child because the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside and complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window, to see Ernest outside. It looks like he's talking to some poor sap. I guess I should go outside and save this guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Oh no, he's face down. Ernest, did you seriously try it and get a cop to buy you e-liquid? You know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. I know his dad. He's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. What are you doing? Oh, Robert? First of all, good instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any question, okay?
Hey.
Lash out. Ever since the accident. Oh, no. I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. All started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in Florida swampland scavenging. Sir, I leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Come on. You'll be cleaning gout from the rain gutter. Oh, God. A date? I'm surprised that worked. Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Get in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do the good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid? I give you... Oh my God, child. Child, I will end you.
I don't know.
He said, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure, let's go.
Oh.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot about myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Hey.
Seems like he tortures just about anybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What?
Oh.
Points at my tubs of ice cream. Hey, ice cream is good. One of them's for Amanda.
Hey.
I have no qualms about the quantity of ice cream you purchased. It's perfectly respectable for amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You know, you work hard, son. You're a good dad. You don't think you deserve top shelf ice cream. But these were on sale. We love sales. If you're going to treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his house. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Catch you around, Sen. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Thank you! I was not looking to replacing all of my credit cards again. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. He knows my ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I got dads. That was fun. Let's save real quick. Do we have hearts with people? I got a heart with him. I wonder... Nah, he saved us from our wallet being stolen. Let's message him. It's vegetable. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I tape a message to him on Dad Book. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message back. Hey, it says that he read my message. I don't know if I'm getting a response. I anxiously wait for a response. Watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump over to Dad Book and see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk into the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Food Channel. Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients: steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. If you're unable to finish cooking, or if any of these ingredients are absent from the dish, we will release the wolves. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch. It's time for old Chef Dad to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. We're making a sandwich. Who needs plates? Sandwich. A lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing onto the floor. No! I just made that sandwich! My sandwich! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong. In my mouth! No! I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house once more bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. We were packing the whole house. We found an old basketball hoop that would hang off a door. It would be blah blah blah. It would really bring the living room together. Wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I found it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on, slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from my 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, something, Space Jam. I managed to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home, and we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecular deconstructed sweet potato with brown sugar demi-glaze and a cream freshie, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. I check my computer one last time. Still nothing from Robert. But it says he read my message. Or is he ignoring me? Eventually, I climb into bed and get some rest. But I just can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. Well... Dad joke, tape sports, whiskey, crime bar, white wine. How do these dates go? What's the difference between dad and daddy points?
Welcome.
I have no idea what's happening. This this is Steven from Dad Mazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapping from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be right there. I found some sensible capris. Oh, God. Ooh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. Open up the box and start pulling out a package of peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? I don't want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies? I can order dead butterflies online. What? So these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. I look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. Oh, okay, bring the box to Damien. Let's go. Oh, that's cute. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his front knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Dad, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay, anyways, I think this was delivered to my house by mistake. I hand him the box and his face like... What just popped out of him? And his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you going to do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, son, Dad. Sure. Oh, a wall of butterflies. I kind of want a wall of butterflies. Hearts, eggplants, and sweat drops. Thank you. Thank you. There was too much going on for me to actually properly take in what it was. Thank you, Lucian. Damien leads me into his study where he sets up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moss, and beetles. He was really horny for butterflies. Hearts and eggplants coming up. And sweat drops. I don't know what sweat drops could mean in this context, but I don't think it adds anything good. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. How do you... Oh, it's simple here. Let me show you. They aren't quite ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they'll be easier to work with, but I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat on his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. Oh. Mans really loves his butterflies. Like, really, really. You want to know what? It's probably a good thing I don't have my wings on for this stream. Otherwise, I'd have a bit more fear about being pinned to the wall. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wing, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The back of the wings are gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment of this one is so nice, too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, you put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and pastes the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the little antenna with the forceps and begins placing a paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think is one that will look it will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what? You want? I'm a little curious. Taxidermy. Taxidermy butterfly. Real butterfly framed handmade taxidermy butterfly. 25 monies. So I could just get butterflies in a box. Guys, I can just buy boxed butterflies. I kind of just want a butterfly. You want to know what? You're right. That was cowards talk speaking. I need to be more willing to be pinned to the wall in a dating sim. It's very dating sim. Oh my god. But I didn't know that this was a thing, so I'm 100% going to find butterflies that have been framed now. This has unlocked something new. I'm learning so much from this game. I gotta look up No Wave Music. I learned, what was that band from yet last time, and then now taxidermy butterflies. Let's go. I'm learning so much. Okay. I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes, that's a blue Morpho. One of my favorites, too. He hands a small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. But no, you said it was your favorite. You said it was one of your favorites. I can't just take a butterfly. Although I really do want a butterfly. I want a lot of butterflies, actually. I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me. I have more than enough. Oh, thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Sen. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. That was so
You
cute.
got dads.
I do got dads. Let's keep saving. I do want to visit everyone before, I focus on anyone. So, I don't know what the 3 hearts are for. Blood March. Damien seems pretty interesting. A little odd, but interesting. You wanna know what? I'll do this and then I'll end stream. I got something to do in 40 minutes. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think we should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dead book and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing? Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Sen, I must confess that in my excitement to be receiving your kind letter for you, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe that our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. I'm sure it's fine, my dude. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled, D. Bloodmarch. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimple. Oh. Ah. 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 No. Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I don't understand NetSpeak. It's like how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is a hot new thing, Dad. See, kids got over saying lol and lamau and whatever and decided to say they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. Dr. Pimple Popper, no! No! That's horrifying. Oh. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Oh, God. Or, so you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages. And then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Send. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor. Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other houses in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pulled a large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly cracks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh God, that looks like the son. Oh no, the father. There's a lot of skulls in here. They were very good, Angel. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Sen, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. Oh my God, that's so fancy. That's what's with the door slamming shut? I wonder if they keep it in like a skull room, or if they're like, these are our favorites, so we're keeping it here. Or, because we just saw his office with the butterflies. I don't remember seeing any skulls in there, just butterflies. It's why'd the door slam? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oily paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please let me show you around. Yeah. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. This one is the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Although extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of a modern dwelling. We walked past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. Yeah, I don't see any schools in here. And this is the library. Sunlight streams onto the floor to ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined and packed with bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. I've just been talking to everyone. First, I said hello to Craig, and then I tried to say hello to Damien, but he never responded to my message. And now I'm saying hello to Goth Daddy. So, until I figure out if I can't, if I only have so much to do, I'm just going to say hello to everyone. It seems every time I talk to someone, they gain a heart, though, and I'm gaining ratings on my dates apparently. So like with Craig, I got an A, and with Richard, I got a C. But I don't know how I gain any of these. Yeah, if the entire neighborhood isn't totally in love with me, I've failed. I want them all to look at me and go like, that's one hot dad. That is what I want. I want them to go like, I want that dad to be the father of my children. Damien is clearly proud of this room. No, we're looking at the butterflies. I like the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pin them all myself. Maybe I should show you how sometime. We just had that interaction. It was good. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Look out the window. I walk to the window and greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Get yourself some yummy food, Lou. It's good food time. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spent the last 20 hours a week gazing longingly out a full-length window? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Pick up a book. You know, Sen, in the Victorian area, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more twatty novels would encourage youth to live in a life of crime that would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read out loud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. I know exactly what he's into. I know everything about him now. I see what he likes. Oh my god. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? Oh my god. I followed Damien to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set up upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of people enjoying it, but in fact the high refers to both the latter time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height at the tables on which they served. Oh, my dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. I really like your home. It's super impressive. Oh, sweat drops, hearts, and eggplants again. Okay. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? To see a marching band? Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. Oh no, he can't not understand. He has to at least know that bit. Of course, but it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Oh my god. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a normal hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there are many terrible things about the Victorian era and try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals that would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a cold, critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it at the same time. Tell me, Sen, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about things they're passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. I like soap making videos on the internet. Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. Soap making videos. I have also watched those. Soap is important advancement in modern society. Get rid of the germs and stuff. And I would say that people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work, it's an honor. I tried making some with Amanda once. We both had to go to the doctor for rashes. I guess this goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have more things to show you. Oh my god, I'm jealous of his garden. Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god. Did he buy another property on the other side of the cul-de-sac just to make room for his garden? How does this fit inside of a backyard? I don't know. This is lovely. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other, each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. Had to be extremely careful, as even the style at which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leads down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off the vine. Lilium bifilium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze. Thou art the Titus. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why a floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckle, sunflowers. Tulips are actually my favorite flower, but they're not on here. I guess sunflowers? They remind me of sunshine. And then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Sen, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it.
Oh.
Flower language is weird and cool. I like it, but a whole funky, complicated mess. Oh, yeah. Like, I've definitely learned how to say I loathe you to the afterlife and flowers, for sure. But doing it with, like, the ribbons and whatnot, like he was saying, that's too much. It's too much. Lucian. Lou. Vampire guy's son. His name is also Lucian. It was wild to see. Oh yeah, what do white roses mean? White normally means purity. Is it like pure love? Whatever it was this. Oh my god. I adore that. Oh, sweet apples. I think I gotta send white roses to people for no good reason and see if they get offended. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. It makes me wish I had put a little more effort into that garden Matt and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. I've not really had luck with watermelons before. I know Lucian. I don't remember how the kid's name was spelled. Lucian. Yeah. I've been playing too much modded Skyrim, okay? I'm sorry. The kid has an E and you haven't. Oh, okay. This is good. Then I'll call him Lucian. Ian. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Fix that guard.
What? I don't understand. This This is more stressful than it should be. Why am I doing badly? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Is it like that? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's oh no.
Out of time.
To flip it. Oh god, I ruined it. Oh, here comes Amy. He looks upset. I hope it's not about the gargoyle. Let's try loading it back. Okay. There we go. Sunflowers. Let's do a quick savey here, and then we're trying again. Okay.
Fix that guard.
Oh, okay.
Goal.
Okay. I needed a tutorial. That's what I needed. That was a close one. Here comes Damien. He looks upset. Sen, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I wish attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine. It's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go! Yay! Hello, Hugo, dear. How you doing? Damien and I walk to the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Oh, no.
Hey, Damien. You're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this Hugo and Damien's first time to the my kids are trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through a busy corridor of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of frickery stairs behind that lead into darkness. Where are we? Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. If I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Oh, I'm not surprised that they're together. We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. That door is beat all up. I look around at the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. Were they trying to dig out? Bring your nouns down. Ah! I feel like that would help the situation quite a lot, actually. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. Oh my god. He tried to Count of Monte Cristo him. He tried to Count of Monte Cristo the boy. You promised me there was wine down here. He tried to Count of Monte Cristo him. Whoa. Wait a second. Lucien, did you try to cask of a Monte... I was saying the wrong thing, but that is exactly what I was meant. Yeah. I knew what I wanted to say. It got so jumbled. So jumbled. But he did. He tried to cask of Amontillado him. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him, how do I not know that? I am so uncultured. I can't stand to look at me. It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down into the cellar in which he promises of wine of a fine vintage, and then he buries him alive behind a brick wall. And I love Edgar Allan Poe. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? Yeah, it's required. How did I miss it? I couldn't have been that drunk in high school. Everyone said so far that I was wild in my college days with my best friend, Kegstand Craig. I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there. Oh, God. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Or... Well, it worked like for 20 minutes because he's an idiot. And then he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad,
Sweet man.
it took you 20 minutes? Son, we did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. And it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you to an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Sweet man. Shake.
It's only 5 pages long and there was no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So what do you think about it? This was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Oh, God. All right, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We'll head up the stairs and out of the school in terse silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. Look, therapy is good for you. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. Chief. I really admire how you handled that. Yeah, yelling wouldn't do us any favors. I get it. It really does. You're a good dad. Oh, that's like the third time I've gotten that with him. Am I just really good at flirting this man up? See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Yeah, constructor pays well. They're always looking for young little nuggets who are willing to work. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Oh, I hate the show. The couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them from a bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian, since she tried to he lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me? How have we not read it? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. Oh, of course he did. Oh, sweet lord. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, and he really is good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Date complete. Number 1 dad. Potty humor. Goth. Luis.
Simply
Samba.
a majestic evening.
Poe. And Amontillado. So my dad points are higher than my daddy points. I got an A rank. I feel like I'm doing pretty good in the dad point ratings. Maybe?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Welcome. I do have dads. So he should have a heart now. Yeah. So there's 3 hearts. The people I've already gone on a date with have a heart. Oh yeah. I wish I could remember some of the stories I heard, but everything was better not be too lewd in public, so we must hide things, but then they were extra lewd. It's very much like, you know, pastors' children. You ever meet someone whose like father is a pastor, and then they are the freakiest, deakiest, most troublemaking children ever? It's the same concept. You live your life too close to must be polite society, and then you gotta go freaky deaky. So like treat him politely and with respect is super hot too. You know what? That makes it so easy. That makes it so easy. It just gotta generally be a nice person, and he's like that sexy. I'd love it. I am going to save and stop it there. I got something to do on the outer net. I don't know how to actually leave the game. Oh, there it is. There it is. I did save. We're fine. Da, 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 da. This is just catchy. Dream Daddy. Oh, we should have unlocked a minigame, yeah. And still nothing in the gallery, but that's fine. Alrighty. Oops. I think this went out well. director's cut. Yes, I love that. This has been so much fun just seeing all the dad puns. I am loving the dad puns. So much. So good. You got a dad erection. Yeah, for some dads. Wink, wink. Wink. If I don't got a dad calling me daddy by the end of this, I failed. Alright, this was a lot of fun. I don't know if there's a harem route I can take. If there is, that would be heckin' awesome. I don't know if I have a favorite so far. Craig, my college friend, is really sweet. I don't know if I can keep up with his active lifestyle, but he's very cute. Brian, with his super smart 10-year-old, he's very sweet too, but I haven't interacted with him enough to form a solid opinion. What is it? Damien's really fun. I do like him quite a bit. And I super enjoy that he gave me a butterfly. That was super cute. I really desperately want a taxidermy butterfly now. That is something on my wish list. Gotta get me a butterfly. What was the name of... there's Joseph with his terrifying children. I don't know if I want to touch him with a 5-foot pole though, because his wife is definitely a cheater McEater, and his children terrify me. And as curious as I am to know more about him, that feels very dramatic. I don't know if I can. Matt, the barista guy, sounds really cute. I think I want to talk to him next. But he makes a lot of references I still don't understand, so that's... who else am I missing? Oh, what? Derek? No. The guy... The guy... What's the guy's name? Robert. Yeah, then there's Robert, and he seems very edgy. Don't think I'll want an actual relationship with him, but I do want him to notice me. You want to actually talking about it out loud? Goth guy might be my favorite. Damien is really fun. I super enjoyed that. Yeah, but I think I'll try and do the date everyone option first, and then if I have to choose, I'll go from there. But I've been enjoying that I can just talk to random nuggies. Okay, so the only one whose children we haven't met now is Robert's. And they said he's a dad, but we don't know what his child is. And most everyone else has daughters. The only one who doesn't is Damien with Lucian, and then Joseph with Chris and Christopher and Chris. I think he has 2 or 3 boys. I don't know what the gender of the last child is. I think it's a boy. I think he has 3 sons. But they're all terrifying small children, so. Yeah. Alright. White George Foreman. And his last name is Christensen. So it's driving me insane that his children are all Chris. That's their name. Chris Christensen. That I can't abide by that. That's grounds for bullying, I think. Shaking my head. Alright, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna go off and have adventures. You guys have a great day. Thank you for spending time with me and playing Dream Daddy again. Let's do Dream Daddy another time this week, sometime later. I really have been enjoying this. I like Dream Daddy. Alright. Bye. We'll see you. Thank you for joining me. Bye, Lou. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. No more shame. No more shame. Bye 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 bye.